So here are 6 interesting fonts you should be using for your next design, whether it's a clothing brand or just some poster work or some fun. And also this video is probably going to be a challenge of me pronouncing words that I can't pronounce properly, because who the hell is naming these fonts? So a lot of people were commenting and asking me what font this was in the DMs, and it's Lupus Pro Bold. I just have it stylized in this quick, Y2K sort of design, and Astro Light I think just sound really cool, so I went ahead and just made that little text. So again, Lupus Pro Bold. That one wasn't too hard. I just realized it has an A. It's La Pasa. La Pasa? I don't know, bro. I give up. So this font would be great for any stylized posters, but also you could go ahead and expand this because it is so easy of a font to use. It can work in almost any environment. So the next one I have is JD Belt. Now, I really like this font, but it's pretty hard to work with, especially if your design doesn't involve camels, the Middle East, and motifs in relations to deserts and, Arabic fonts. And a lot of people were using Arabic fonts last year, and it's kind of coming back this year. So I really love this font, JD Belt, because you can go ahead and fill it in and do some cool things with this font. Again, it's not too stylized, but it is quite hard to work with. So this is going to be a tricky one, but a good one for your arsenal. So there's not a lot of good free graffiti fonts, and most times you're gonna have to make them yourself. But Riska Graph, I'm pretty sure I said that right, Riska Graph is an amazing font for quick, easy streetwear graphics in relations to custom graffiti fonts. And I really like this one. I really do. I have it stylized here with a gradient and a quick offset just to make it look a bit more realistic. And I have this dog in the background, or this dog lady. I don't know what you want to call that, but really cool font. I think you guys should use it in your next project. So the next good font that I think you should be using is Racing Sands 1. A lot of racing motifs are going on in the streetwear scene, and this font is really good for that. I have it stylized here in this Balenciaga style, sleek graphic, not too much going on. Have this quick offset double B with the same font. All comes together really nicely. Again, another great font for quick stylized designs if you want to be in the more luxury sort of side. So far, I think that's 4 out of 4 in terms of pronouncing. These ones aren't too bad. The last video I did, those words were crazy. Next one I have is Made Mountain. Really cool font. I have this stylized in this rude sort of graphic with this horseman and this mud splatting around everywhere. Again, an amazing font because it is so easy to use on almost everything. Unlike the last 4 we just looked at, except the first one, this is an extremely easy font to implement into your graphics. You can go ahead and style this down and make it more playful, add a bit of a smiley face, do that whole fun graphic design look, but you could also make it a bit more serious, like I have here in relation to this rude graphic, which is a luxury fashion house. Now, it's not a design by Will font video if it doesn't have one script font. So I have this one stylized in, this sort of vintage looking ice cream shop. I think that's what's going on in my head. I'm probably completely wrong. This one's called Buffalo Nickel. An amazing font, especially if you add a bit of a sheer, it makes it look a bit more fancier, because when you have it straight up like this, it isn't as fancy. But again, with fonts like this, you have the opportunity to do as much as you want. Like if it's too crazy in relation to the font that we looked at before, JD Belt, like that's too crazy compared to this. You can't really stylize JD Belt too much. It has to be within a certain niche. Unlike this font, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, and it works regardless. So one question I get a lot is, hey Will, where do you get your fonts from? And this is not sponsored at all. I've been using Font Meme ever since I actually picked up graphic designing, because it is so modern looking and it is very easy to find good free commercial fonts. Keyword, good free commercial fonts, because a lot of people say they have free fonts, but they're not commercially, available. And you don't know that until you finish your product, go to send it out to the client, and then 6 months later, you get hit with a copyright strike because you don't have the licensing for the font. And then you have to refund the project. How fun. Good times. No, that's never happened to me, but I'm trying to make sure it doesn't happen to you. So the way I go about finding fonts is, one, I go in their styles and whatever, tags that they have. I want a graffiti style font, and you can tell all graffiti fonts are usually available for commercial use unless you pay for them, because most times they're hand drawn by people. I mean, all fonts are hand drawn. What am I talking about? But graffiti fonts usually are held close to people's hearts. But if you want to find a quick, free commercial to use font, you can use the tags that they have within FontMeme. So if I press the little click button next to commercial use in the graffiti fonts, press that little add, all the fonts that now show up are commercially available and you can use them for any sort of project. Another tag, I like this one. I might download that. FontMeme is the best. I feel like it is the most, modern looking as well as easy to use compared to like all the other font websites. They just give me a headache and feel like I'm in a 1999 website. Did they have websites back then? I wasn't born. I wouldn't know. That was really good. I think I got all the pronunciations right. Damn, I should have got harder fonts.